The unknown, what might be the main driving factor for off-roaders and overlanders alike to leave the comforts of their homes, to test themselves and their vehicles to see what they can overcome and where they'll fail. Some say the drive to push the unknown is a key trait that separates the adventurous from everyone else. This is Pleasant Canyon Loop in California, an adventure into the unknown.
Hey everyone, well, we're back on the trail again, and today we're doing Pleasant Canyon Loop here in, well, I guess it's the Panamint Mountains near Trona. This is a cool trail, and there's a ton of trails out here. Actually, the first hard trail I ever did was not far from this location. This area is beautiful and well worth doing. I highly recommend taking the time to get out here and do this trail. Well, we're about to get started, so sit back, stay tuned. Let's see what happens.
Today's adventure, we're starting in Ballarat, which is a ghost town located in the Panamint Mountains. Joining us, our friend Kevin.
Hello everyone.
And also Ron Channels. The history on Ballarat goes something like this. It was established in 1896 during the gold rush. There wasn't much around in that desert back then, and Ballarat was an important spot for people to stop for water and whiskey. The little town boomed just for a few years from 1897 to 1905. Today, you can find a general store and old ruins. As we started working our way up to camp, we ended up making a wrong turn, and we should have stayed to the right. Once we backtracked, made a right turn, we're heading up Pleasant Canyon.
Well, we ran into a little problem here, and that is the trail is just super grown in. I mean, well past the point of acceptable. It's just too much pinstriping for us. If it's another Jeep, it's another story. As far as trail wise, easily can push through it. In fact, some people need to get up there and push through it to help break the walls back down. So the depth of the water running down it doesn't get too deep, cause problems. We're gonna try going around a different way and hope we can still do this trail today, because right now it's not looking in our favor. But you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You know, and it's half the fun. And usually you want to come out for like a weekend, like a long weekend, so you get plenty of time to figure things out. Because after a really heavy winter like we had, a really bad wet one, things are just never going to be the same. So we're moving. Let's see what's ahead of us.
Drive down that.
Well, we got passed through. It looks like they just graded this, so that's how we get through. Our trail's down there below.
Can you drive it down?
Don't know if you heard, but Ron was concerned about going down this.
Well, that gamble paid off. We are back on the trail, feet from where we had to stop and turn around. It's not that we couldn't get through it, it's just one of the guys would have been extremely uncomfortable. It definitely would not have been his team. And also been pinstriping. God, it's been horrible pinstriping. And you know, like I said, different Jeep, no big deal. This one is nice. But the trail looks like someone just graded it. I mean, that trail we just did, totally graded, freshly graded. This one, I can see bulldozer tracks, so we're moving.
It didn't take very long, and we're heading up the trail, up to this amazing, beautiful mountain pass. From there, in the distance, we started seeing remnants of old mining era.
All right, so we made it to Clair camp, and this used to be like a 25-30 acre mining camp here. There used to be cabins and mines and so much cool stuff. The Radcliffe mine is just to the south, which would be, I think about it, that'd be over here. And that was the main mine that served this area. But there's a ton of cabins and a lot of cool things, so it's worth exploring. I mean, just the machinery alone, as you come around the side of the hill and see that, it's pretty cool. So, got the kid with me. Let's go make some lunch and then keep going up the trail. trail, and all of a sudden there's a cabin. I see a cabin. Oh, I think I see it. Oh wow, this is a lot nicer than I thought.
We got a greatest view.
Well, LA County. This is a lot nicer than I thought. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
This is nice in here. Oh look, the clock tower right here. Doc Brown. Very nice. Got a little patio.
Be a party. Check it out. A house we can actually afford.
Only 400,000.
Only 400,000.
Deal.
Moderate repairs.
The sink is still good though. This bed looks nicer than the one I had last night. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh boy.
After leaving the abandoned cabin, we started heading back up the trail. We started seeing more pine trees and snow along the route. Sort of interesting, something you're not expecting late in the year. We made it to Rogers Pass and then made a right. From here, we're starting to climb the mountain. Next stop, unknown.
Well, we made it to the top of the mountain, and we're looking down into Butte Valley below. A little hazy out there. Don't see anyone in any of the cabins. It's probably really nice down there. Sort of a good area. Often gets a windbreak because it's a bowl. Just beautiful. Looking back, Badwater is dry. Snow in the mountains. Great trip so far.
After passing a group, we decided to stop and take a break. We looked down at the valleys on both sides.
Okay.
Pretty stunning views, to be honest. From here, we're going to drop down the mountain, and what we can see across the area looks like an amazing lookout of Butte Valley below.
So you can't really tell how steep this is, but this is a pretty steep hill. I guess I could hit the Jeep mode, but I'm a little too slow and it's a little too late. So we're descending over to the top mountain. This is pretty steep. I would say, not really sure. I turned it off for a little bit. I'd say we're probably 20, maybe 25 degrees right now. We're using low range first gear to be safe. We're gonna have an overlook here in a second.
Ron was able to catch the steepness of the hill at 23 degrees. But is that a burro? We made it to the overlook and we're enjoying the view. From here, we can see a lot of Death Valley below. Really stunning.
It's not striped on this side, that's why.
Off in the distance, we can see Warm Springs Road leading out to Badwater. Sort of beautiful.
Warm Springs Road.
Off to the right is Butte Valley with the famous Striped Butte. I think we could see the geologist's cabin down there. Well, it's time to get moving down the trail. Let's see what's next. After getting up on the bluff of this unnamed mine, my friend says, "Hey, come check out this pump inside this room. It's pretty wild looking."
Wow, that's cool. Let's go this way. Let's go look inside the mine. Let's keep going. Echo through the mountains. Are there any? Pretty far away.
Upon exiting the mine, it was time to get moving again. One spot Ron's been talking about this entire trip is Chicken Rock. And once we get down this little valley, supposedly, it'll be close.
Not bad. It's not Chicken Rock by any means.
Before even realizing it, I was driving through Chicken Rock and on the other side. The other guys on hand weren't quite as comfortable as I was. With just feet away from what would definitely be your end. Looking down that cliff on the blind side, just not a comfortable feeling. Just gotta hug the mountain. From here, we're continuing down the trail. I think I see some cabins not far from here.
Up over there, filling up with water. Right where you parked, there's a tub down there. Oh, this is actually nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sweet. Bam.
Hot damn.
Stone cabin. Moving down the trail, get past Chicken Rock, get down to the cabins, get down to Briggs cabin. Apparently Briggs has a lot of cabins out here. Does not say that. And pop out into this amazing canyon, like best I've ever seen, like so cool. And then you get the stunning view, and the trail just pulls up on the side of the mountain, and now you're way out of the canyon. I'm looking down in that canyon, looks totally doable, not a Jeep. But pretty beautiful. We're just cruising. Look at this. You can see it out the window next to me. Look at that view. Pretty cool. Sort of windy out there. A little dusty, but happens. Well, we're still moving, but the end is in sight. It's just right down there.